What's up? What's up? Hope everybody's doing well. Just woke up? Well, I haven't just woke up. I've been running around getting stuff ready. We're doing something a little bit, well, we're going to try something a little bit different this morning. Welcome to a new week. I got to check something while I'm doing this. So today, all we have left on Alice are the two diptych jokers, and we're gonna start that today. But kind of in the middle of that, I'm gonna be kind of going back and forth. I've got my second camera, the one that I usually put over my shoulder. Something's not right. I've got my second camera set up, pointed at my printer, because I'm gonna try to print. I'm gonna try to put together some prints. Well, I'm going to print some prints of the Alice in Wonderland Ace of Spades, but I'm only doing it because, I'd like to make those into prints. But second of all, I have this very large printer that is more than $100, let's just say, and I haven't used it in a while because I've neglected it. Since when we moved into our new house, I kind of neglected it and didn't make any more prints, and that's kind of on me. And I want to make sure it works, and make sure it's all working and up to snuff. But obviously, it's not working right now. I just turned it on, and that bright yellow orange light right there means there's something up. So I'm gonna kind of be going back and forth to the printer today to get that working while I'm drawing the diptych joker. Because that's just it's something I'm doing, and that's part of something what I do, and I just thought I'd show you that. I know it's probably boring, but I wanted to do it, so I'm gonna get up right quick, and it's been cleaning for like the past 10 minutes, because I've just turned it on, and I don't think I've spun it up, and like I'm trying to remember the last time I had it working. It had to have been early this year, I think. Yeah, probably January, February. But I'm going to go over there and see what's wrong with it, so I can probably tell it to clean again or something like that. But I'll be right back. But y'all going to watch the whole process, because I'm going to come back and I'm going to set up a print of one of those prints of how I do it with this big printer, and we're going to make it happen. All right, I'll be right back. Also, if you have any questions while I'm doing this printer stuff, I'm probably going to try to pull up the YouTube on that laptop over there. But if you guys have any questions, just ask them, and I'll try to answer them. So maybe while I'm doing the print stuff, so it's not as boring. While I'm doing the print stuff, I maybe can answer like some questions you guys have. Yeah, it says there's clogged nozzles, which is what I expected, so I'm going to sit there and let it clean again. I fear that one thing I may have, let's see, Epson. I'm going to Google search something. Let's see here. How's the golden ticket hunt go? You're not talking to me. Sorry. I saw people asking questions. Oops. Let's see here. Oh, I don't want to play. Let me just check. Scan through this video. This seems like a nice guy. Hey, here's how you clean your nozzles on your printer. What? Okay. This video was made in 2013. All right. Sorry. All right. What we're going to do first is I've got a sneaky feeling that we won't be doing much printing today. Because I'm probably going to have to do some maintenance to the printer. Maybe I had my hopes set a little bit too high. Let's get some... Yeah, maybe I had my hopes set up a little bit too high. It's doing something now. 1 second. Let me go check what it says. It's definitely messed up. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna let it run through its cleaning process again, but if it's... I'm very neglectful sometimes with certain things, and it doesn't help to be neglectful to expensive pieces of machine. So I'm gonna let it run through its cleaning cycle one more time and see if it works, but if it doesn't work after the next cleaning cycle, we'll see. We'll see. But I'm going to go ahead and set up a document. What do you guys want me to print as a print first of the Alice in Wonderland deck? Let's do court cards. I can do the aces. The ace is what I was thinking about printing. Let's see. Let's do the ace. Let's just do the ace of spades for right now. It makes, Laura, it can make, it's a 44-inch wide printer. So I can make, I think it's 44. No. Yeah, I can make 40. I can make up to like 42 inches wide, and then as long as the paper is. So big enough for anything that I would ever do. All right, just check the image size on this. So it's pretty big. I make these pretty big with this specific reason in mind. So like I designed this ace of spades at 12 by 10 at 800 dpi, so it's plenty big. So I'm just going to duplicate this. I'm going to run a unsharpened mask on it. Actually, I'm going to take out these little paper little blips in the paper texture. A print of the tuck would look cool. However, the only problem is the tuck case is going to look very, very bland, or much more bland than it could without the foil, because the foil areas are just going to be like big yellow swaths. And I don't know if necessarily think that's optimal. All right. So I'm going to crop this. I'm just going to copy it. I'm going to come over to this file. See, that's why I do things really big. Is this ace of spades, you know, it's for the card. But I originally did it 12 by 10 by 800 dpi, and as you can see, this document here that I just opened, this document is 24 by 18 at 300 dpi. So this is a big print, and this ace of spades is the perfect size for me to put right in the middle of this print, and I can even scale it up a little bit to make it fit that. Now the only problem is, unfortunately, playing card like size is not, you know, the aspect ratio of a playing card is not quite the same as 18 by 24. So you do get it like a little bit wider borders. Now I could stretch this and make it fit width-wise, but especially with this card, you have that circle pocket watch that would be stretched. Let me go see what it's doing right quick. Hope it's not too mad at me. It says it's ready. I don't believe it, but we're gonna see if it's ready. All right, I'm gonna save this. Save this. Save as. Let's go Alice in Wonderland. Prince. This is a sweet song. Ace of Spade. And we're gonna go 2018 by 24. Okay, I'm gonna go over there to this laptop and pull it up. Think of some questions that you guys can ask me, and I'll answer them. Or I'll try to, at least. And this is sweet, super exciting live. Let's see. I've never printed. This is a relatively new laptop that I have, and I usually print to it. I haven't printed to that printer yet from a Mac. So I'm trying to figure out how to change the paper type, which I normally know how to do it, and I can see where it says changing the paper type in print settings. Let's see what that says. Click print settings button in the new window. It opens. Choose the paper size from the drop-down menu. Select your paper type, media settings. Let's see if that's what it says. Let me see if you guys have asked any questions. From the drop-down menu, Mac OS or tabs window, select your paper type in the media settings. I didn't see media settings. It's not like I haven't done this before. I'm gonna have it print it's printing a test page right now. Let's see if it even prints again. My fear is that it's set too long without being used, and maybe somehow the ink got dried or the nozzles just got clogged up to where I'm gonna have to like open it up and like manually clean it. But it's printing a test page right now. It's a very cantankerous machine. Let me go see if it's working. So it's not quite as bad as I thought it would be. When it prints a test page, it prints these little lines right here. And what you look for is everything should be nice and and complete. But you can see right here where it's got these little gaps in the lines. That's the PK print head, and that tells me, okay, that print head is not clean. So it's printing another one because I actually pushed the button like 3 times. It's gonna print another one, and we'll see if it cleans up, because sometimes it just cleans. It'll clean by itself. So you just printed a second. Let's go see what it did. Yeah, kind of the same story. This one's the looks like PK, which is one of the blacks. And it looks like DGY, which I think it's dark gray. You can see here that there's a little gap there. And there's a gap right there. So I'm gonna put it through the cleaning cycle one more time, and then I'll just try to print something, see what happens. Maybe we'll break it, maybe we won't. All right, I think it worked. And you'll see that it'll just kind of start popping out. Hopefully it works. I was able to change the print settings. It's really not that loud, Sean. I mean, it does have a hum to it for sure. Let me go see if it's working. Yeah, it's cleaning again. Okay. While it's doing its thing, and I'll keep you guys, you'll be able to see it right here. Start coming out if it's working. What we're gonna do in the meantime is we're going to, excuse me. Let's see, how am I gonna do this? What we're gonna do first, I really like this song. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do the last cards for the deck, which is the 2 Dipped Jokers. Now, for the Dipped Jokers, let's just let's open up a card here. Turn this off. Close. Okay, so I need to open up a specific card template here. Well, I guess I could do it. I can do it the way I've been doing it. It's fine. First of all, I need to turn this light off. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go Alice in Wonderland core cards. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's do... Well, I don't even really need any of this stuff. Let me just go here, open this template up. Sorry, I'm kind of scatterbrained right now. Template files, TM. We're gonna go poker die with PRL 300 DPI. Let's see what size I did these other ones at. No, well, Shane, you're asked about the drop-down menu. I appreciate you showing me that. I don't have any. I have no kind of like website coding ability at all. I usually break things, which the auction thing is a perfect example. When I inputted the code that I was supposed to input to our website to make that auction thing work, I evidently broke some things to where any kind of product that has a variant, the variant drop down menu doesn't show up. So it's like if you go to like order a shirt and you can't order your size. So it's definitely stupid and it sucks. But I have the developers that made the auction app for Shopify looking at it. And if they can't fix it, then that sucks because the auction's not that important to me for my website to be broke. So they're still trying to fix it. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I'm going to delete everything except the paper background. Because I want to need that. Excuse me. And I don't know if any of you guys out there, especially my DEO crew, I don't know if you guys have any website experience, like website coding and that kind of HTML. I don't know if it's not really HTML anymore. but any website coding background, I would love to be able to have somebody to call that can help me with that kind of stuff. Because I'm definitely at a loss. And it's kind of ironic because I'm an online seller. But it just exposes a much bigger, not necessarily a problem, but it exposes a different issue that we haven't had a new website in like 5 years. We desperately need to get a new website. And that's something that I'm going to start researching, is trying to find a website developer that can not to mention the people that broke the auction by finding the product. Well, the problem was, I figured out what the problem was with that. We have this thing that with the way the auction, what I figured out was the way the auction works is if a product's in the auction, it doesn't show up like in the searches and stuff. However, we do have this like function. I mean, we have like this upsell function thing where at the bottom of the page it says, there's like a frequently bought with thing where it shows other things and you have the ability to add to your cart right there. What I didn't realize was that little frequently bought with function, it was also showing that you could add these things to your cart, and they were priced at $1, and so certain people were doing that and making my life more complicated than it needed to be, trying to test something out. I'm not going to name names, though. Okay, so for this Diptych Joker, what we're going to do is I'm going to take this die line. First of all, I'm going to take it, I'm going to crop it, and I'm going to raise. Okay, the printer says it's done cleaning, but it's got a bright orange light, and that means it's mad at me. But I'm going to say print anyways, just see what happens. And it's off to the races. Let's see what it does. Hopefully well, I guess. And you'll see it start coming out right there of the front of the printer. Oops. Let's leave it over here. Sorry. All right, so what I'm going to do, the way that I do this for I'm going to crop it, and I'm going to raise the height up like this. I'm going to fill my background. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this template folder. Oh, you can see that it's starting to come out right now. Look at that. There's that ace coming out. Hopefully it looks pretty good. So to make a Diptych Joker, so just for people that maybe are new, a Diptych Joker is a joker where you take two cards and you put them together and they make a bigger image. And let's see. Somebody said something about a popcorn auction. I have the popcorn auction. Let's see. Have to say I really like the auction idea. I like the popcorn auction way that SoCal did. I can do. Well, the funny thing is SoCal and I use the same auction system And I have the popcorn auction function turned off, but I can turn that back on. So what we're going to do for this is, here, look at this. There's the print coming out. Look at that beauty. That looks pretty good. It's going to cut it. Watch this. All right, let's go see what it looks like. I'm actually really pleased for the printer being turned off for like 6 months. I'm really pleased with it. Looks really good. Let me show you guys. Yeah, it turned out really good. Looks really good. All right, I'm going to print another one. I'm going to do like one of the other aces. Let me go back to all right, let's open up the ace of clubs. It is high detail for sure, and I didn't realize it. But I can make the output size like 12,000 DPI, which is ridiculous. Which I don't think I needed that big, but we'll see. But I'm going to try it here. I'm going to go back to this window. We're going to raise this resolution up to at least 600. And I think anything over 600 is basically unnoticeable, I think. All right. So, but it also means I'm probably going to have to scale up my drawing a little bit too much. All right, let's yeah, that's all right. But it's not. We'll see how much. All right, let's see how that looks. It's not too bad. I don't think. I don't think I've got enough resolution. Looks fine. Let's go back to 300. I'm probably not going to print the Washington Cross in Delaware because we've already made prints of that in the past. We may, I don't know. All right, let's try that. Let's save this. Save as ace of clubs. Something else we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking this huge monstrosity of a machine. We're going to be auction. We're not going to be auctioning. Somebody said auction. We're going to be taking this printer up to the office soon because we're hopefully we'll start printing more prints. See if it's uploaded yet. It's still uploading. Okay, it should be done now. Is that a classic typewriter I see? Actually, it's a Lego typewriter. I'm a Lego geek. Yeah, I'm a geek. I'm a Lego geek. Okay, let's get back. It's printing. Let's get back to our Diptych Joker. So, the idea for the Diptych Joker. Where is it? All right. So, let me just sketch what I'm thinking here. Let me put my glove on, my power glove, so I don't spill I don't spill my coffee as well. I'm sorry this live is a little bit hectic. Okay, what we're going to do is the idea for this, which I haven't done this before, is going to be where usually my Diptych Jokers have been, say this is, you know, two cards that you put together and they make like one image when you put them together. And historically, it's been just an image that's horizontal. So for Alice in Wonderland, what we're going to do is that I've never done before, is we're going to make a diptych joker to where you put the cards together vertically like this. And in my head, what it's going to be is Alice falling down the rabbit hole to where we have Alice in the middle. I don't know, this is a horrible stick figure, but you get the idea. She's falling and she's kind of split in the middle. So on the bottom card, her bottom half of her body, and then the top half is her top, and she's kind of looking up. You know, maybe there's a light that's shining down here at the top, and maybe a light that's shining at the bottom of like different colors. And like the top is like, this is the real world here. And this is whatever, Alice Land or whatever they call it. I'm not sure. The make-believe land. And then we're going to have books. There's like bookshelves and stuff like that, and armoires and stuff, all kinds of a watch. All the stuff that it talks about in the book being in the hole as she passes it. Let's see. Alice in Wonderland falling down the rabbit hole. Let's see if it says anything. Well, these are some of the Disney images, which is not what I want. Let me just see what we get here. Let me see if I can easily find maybe some copy. Let's see. Here goes. Let me see here. Let me turn my reader thing on here. Let's see. Went straight like a tunnel for some way, and then dipped suddenly. So suddenly. Stop. Alice had not a moment to think about stopping herself before she found herself falling down a very deep hole. Either the well was very deep or fell very slowly. Okay, looked at the side walls and noticed that they were filled with cupboards and bookshelves. All right, let's write that down. Let's put cupboards. 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 Bookshelves. All right. Uh-oh. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's working. All right. So we got cupboards and bookshelves. Let's see what else it says. Cupboards, bookshelves. Here and there, she saw maps and pictures hung upon pegs. Okay. So we got maps and pictures. Okay, these are all good. I don't know. I may put my map of Middle Earth hung on the wall, but we're not going to tell anybody. Because I think that, we'll see. We might do that. But I might put my Middle Earth map on there. On the wall inside the hole. All right, so we got Pictures hung on the wall. She took down a jar from one of the shelves as she passed. It was labeled orange marmalade. Okay, that's definitely going to be in there. Jar labeled orange marmalade. Spell marmalade. I can't fit on there, so I'm going to have to scribble it. Okay. Okay, she took down a jar, but to her great disappointment, it was empty. She did not like to drop the jar for fearing of killing somebody, so managed to put it onto one of the cupboards as she fell past. Let's see. Let's see what there else is. Down, blah, blah, blah. Fallen, blah, 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 blah. It's talking about lessons. Okay. But as shall have to ask what name the country. Wait, I wonder if I shall follow. How funny it will seem to come out among people that walk with their heads downward. Okay. She's rather glad no one was listening. Shall they ask the country? Please, ma'am, is this New Zealand or Australia? As she tried to curtsy as she spoke. Fancy curtsying as you're falling in the air. Do you think you could manage it? Down. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm reading slowly. She's talking about her cat. Okay, looks like that's it. Okay. So at least that's plenty of stuff for us to think about to draw. All right, so let's turn this off. Now the first thing I'm going to do to create a diptych joker is I'm going to take this poker die that I've got. I'm going to duplicate it. And then I'm going to move it up to where the edge of the card, the edges of the card meet. All right. Now, I'm going to crop the image again and bring it back down to size right there. I do have I took pictures of Scarlet. I don't know how they're going to work, but we're going to see. So here's some of the pics I took of Scarlet. She wasn't too excited about doing it, and so she was kind of phoning in the acting for me. Here's Olive. She had to do it too. Because what I'm trying to think about, because I knew the card would kind of dissect her in the middle, so I wanted to kind of give her a long pose to wear. And the interesting thing is, in the book when Alice is falling, she's not like scared. She's not like screaming bloody murder. It's like she's falling for so long, it just becomes kind of like, oh, because she picks the jar off and stuff like that. So I didn't necessarily want her to make her like scared. Excuse me. That's a good pose right there. That's her little Alice outfit that she's been wearing for me. There's one where she's looking at me. And what I might do is It's a pretty good one right there. I like that. I like this arm. I don't like this arm here, but I do like this arm. It's very kind of... See how she's doing that 2 middle fingers together? She knows that I do that when I draw girls' hands, and so she does that automatically for me. She's a great little gal. I like this pose. I'll have to change this arm and maybe change the face. I like the face where it's kind of like, it's very kind of wide-eyed. So let's see here. Let's copy this image. Okay, let's paste that. And then, let's see here. Now what I'm looking for is this right arm. I'm looking for another right arm that's good. That's a good face. I like that one. That's not too bad. It's kind of a little bit of a smile, actually. That's a good one, too. Here's Olive's. She had to do it too. Rascal. Okay. I think we're good. What I might do is just kind of get the body working. Yeah, the dog photobombs. That's Sunny, our mutt. All right, let's check this print before we go forward. Dang, these prints look sweet. They look real good. All right, let's do another one. Let's get another one going while we're sitting here. All right, let's go. Close that, close that. Let's do the ace. Ace of hearts. We'll do the ace of diamonds. I'm also kind of stalling doing the Dip It Joker. I want to get finished with this deck, but it's always a little bit daunting. Not really. I'm just not scared of it. I'm just lazy. All right, let's copy that. Paste. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Ace of Hearts right quick. Yeah, the border detail is... Sadly, the border detail and a lot of the detail for this stuff is going to be so small that it's just not going to come out in the print. The cards. A lot of the detail will look just kind of like noise, sadly, on the cards. But it's going to look dope in the prints, and that's why I did it. Did I... All right, we'll save this. Save as Ace of Hearts. All right, let me go load this up on the printer. All right, got it going. Okay. Let me turn this big light off. Okay. Let's turn these pics of Scarlet off. Let's get our background worked out here. Our background paper. So you guys have any questions about anything? Let's see here. Let me duplicate this. This. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to take this seam out of this background texture. Sorry about that. The status on the leather boxes is they are in shipment right now. We're just kind of waiting for them to get delivered. And honestly, shipping stuff from Asia right now is, there's no way to predict. Our Black Reserve Note decks have literally been sitting in the harbor at the port for like 36 days. It's ridiculous. They're just sitting there on the boat waiting for their line, waiting for their turn in line to get into the port. It's ridiculous. That's why I have not printed any new decks in with Expert as of late, because it's just so, the shipping is so unreliable right now. And I'm guessing you guys are probably feeling that too, with stuff being stuck in, I know that Alex, he's had stuff stuck in Chicago for like 7 years. All right, that looks good. I got my background texture all worked out. Let me just fix. Okay, good. I'm just trying to think about how I'm going to do this. Just take one of these photos of Scarlet, just to have a kind of blocked in a little bit. I don't want to make her too big to where she fills up the entire card or the entire cards, because then I won't have any room for like the little cupboards and books. But I want to make her big enough to where she's not super small. I'm feeling that feels pretty good right around there somewhere. Okay, I'm good about that. Oh, it's printing. Look at that. There's the Ace of Diamonds coming out. Okay, so now what I'm thinking is, so I have two options. I can make the hole to where you don't see the walls, like the dirt walls. Just trying to think if that's what I want to do. I think that's what I want to do. All right, so what I'm thinking is, okay, we've got Alice in the middle. Just sketch her. Maybe she's holding the jar of marmalade in this hand. I got a book here. Maybe a deck of cards right here. Maybe we'll put the Scarlet Tally-Ho or something right here. The Scarlet Tally-Ho. So there's a book here. Maybe another book that comes off the page. A third book down here. Then, like, let's see, maybe a picture, the picture on the wall. And then maybe like the Middle Earth map right here behind her. Maybe like, and then like right here we have like some kind of like the crown molding of like a cupboard or something. What does a cupboard look like? Is that like a hutch? Cupboard. I guess it could be anything really. Okay. So like, got the doors, like the door open of a cupboard. I do like that. That's a good idea. Robin Hood. This could be Beowulf. Beowulf. This could be Peter Pan. Great idea. Great idea. Your check's in the mail. Let's do another jar down here. I put the label on it, marmalade. And maybe like we'll do the bottom part of a bookshelf. Put Scarlet Tally-Ho deck right there. Maybe a playing card right here. Maybe a few playing cards. Kind of as she's falling. Yeah, this is going to be pretty sweet. It's going to be a tough project. I mean, a tough image because there's going to be lots of stuff to draw. It's going to take me a couple of days, I'm guessing. Okay. All right. Now that other print is done, let's check it out. So here's the Ace of Diamonds. Looks pretty sweet. It's real good. Looks real good. Okay. I don't even mind that face that Scarlett's making in this one. It's not like terrified. It's not terrified, but it's not like, what's this? But the good thing is I don't have to decide. I don't have to decide just yet. All right, let me open up the other ace, well, the other card, the Alice card that I did, so I can match the costume that I did here. My oldest Claire was kind of jealous. She was like, well, what card am I going to be? I was like, I've already done all the cards, and you don't want to be the queen or the duchess. What was the other queen? I can't remember. What was the fourth queen? Oh yeah, the queen, the duchess cook. I totally forgot. I'm also going to print out. What I might do after this print is I'm going to print out a print of all the court cards, like print to size, and we'll get a good idea of the resolution. All right, so it's done already. Dang. Let's go take a look at it. I have it on the super fast setting. It's turned out really good. The detail on the border looks good. Looks really good. I'm very pleased with that. All right, let me open that up again. That's what I'm thinking about. Sorry I'm so scatterbrained and all this stuff. I don't know why I'm still apologizing for it. Okay, let me take these index cards off. Turn off this background. Let's make the background white. Turn off all of these drop shadows. They're not quite as big as I'd like them to be. I didn't make them really a good resolution for this. That's okay. We're just playing around. So let's save as. We'll go 18 by 24. Let's go quartz. Quart proof. Clear my RAM here a little bit. Okay, well that's opening. I'm gonna get this court card print to print here. Did I not save it in the right spot? Quartz proof. Where did I save it? That's in the right spot. Oh, it's still uploading. It's got to go to space. Still uploading my Dropbox. Okay, here we go. All right. I feel pretty good about that composition. We got something heavy on the left over here, this bookshelf. And then that's countered by this heavy thing. This is a heavy thing weighting that down, counteracting that. Then you got a few middle-sized objects here, a middle-sized object here with more. Looks pretty good. All right. So now I'm just going to take the easy route and just start sketching some of this extra stuff. And I've got this really cool Robin Hood book. Let me show it to you. This is a very old printing of it. And it's got the N.C. Wyeth illustrations on the inside, which N.C. Wyeth is one of my favorite illustrators. See on the spine. Yeah, this is illustrated by N.C. Wyeth. I may scan this and use this as the cover of that book. Let me see when this was printed. It was given to somebody as a gift to Jerry from Uncle Dave and Aunt Shirley and Cousin Barbara, 1950. Printed in the United States of America. David. Okay, publisher, Philadelphia. MCM. It's 1945, 6, 7, I think. Let's see. Let me see if my Roman numerals are correct. No, excuse me. It's 1917. It's close with the 7. Yes, okay, 1917. So it was printed in 1917. But I'll probably be using this as the cover of the Robin Hood book, because that's kind of sentimental and nostalgic. Let me go see if this print is loaded up yet. Yes. All right, that'll be the last print we do for the day. I'm just glad the printer's not completely broke. I was worried about it. All right, so this will be Robin Hood. This will be Beowulf. 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 Let's put a gold coin or two in there just for like some stuff that's shiny. I probably can't do the Scarlet Tally-Ho because the United States Playing Card Company is kind of annoying about their stupid brands. You know, copyright infringement, all that kind of stuff. So we'll figure something out. We'll make this a deck. We'll do this. We'll make this something. Maybe legal tender. I don't know. Okay, looks like the final print's done. Let's check it out. For some reason, didn't cut it, but we'll see. Turned out pretty sweet. They're probably, I'd say these are probably like 300 or 400% bigger than print size, like a playing card size. They look good. So just to recap. Ace of Diamonds. Or Ace of Hearts. Look at that bead. Look at that bead. Printer actually performed pretty well for not have been run for a while. Okay, let's get back to drawing. I'm glad we're doing those prints, and I'm glad that we made those super high res and really big, because so much of that detail that we put into it is not going to show up in the cards. It's just not going to do it. But that's okay, because the prints are going to look awesome, and we're definitely going to make prints of all the aces as like a set or individual or whatever. Okay, you got a bookshelf. Oops. I have the side of it so you can kind of see some perspective. All right. No, I probably can't do Mistborn. Speaking of Mistborn, let me show you the pics. I think Tim has got the pics done of the Mistborn prototype decks. Let me see if he's got those done. I think he does. Product shots 2021 Mistborn sample box. Maybe he doesn't have them. That's the sample box. I know he sent me one picture. Let me see here. He's got one picture here. Let's see. That's the Jack of Clubs. One thing we changed is we made these runes. In the sides. We made those foil instead of dark. And then we just did a few changes. Also, Katie, thank you for sending me those scans of the British banknotes. I appreciate that. I appreciate your help. Saved me from having to buy them on eBay. Thank you for your help. They worked perfectly. Well, that is a good idea, Shane, but I have no idea what this year's 13th deck is, so... So it's going to be hard for me to put that in there, because I don't know what it is. I could do last year's. That's doable. Do a lion claw foot or something. I just realized that dresser is very small compared to Scarlett's size. Might have to make it a little bit bigger. It's too big, though. It takes up way too much visual weight. I don't want anything to be behind Alice because I want her to pop off the background because I'm going to make the background pretty dark just to kind of give it that whole feel. But that's all right. We'll figure it out. I don't mind it too much right there. get this over here. Excuse me. Let me save this. Save as Alice Joker. Man, excuse me. I'm really liking this so far. Let's put that map back here. I'm gonna definitely have to cover up the Middle Earth part just to make sure nobody gets, we don't get in trouble and blah, blah, blah. I mean, I do have the license for Middle Earth, but The only problem is part of that I can't print maps for some reason. That's part of the license agreement. But I can print maps if I can't print maps by themselves unless they're part of something else. And in this case, they would be part of something else. So put little bloomers underneath there. Yeah, this is gonna be great. It already looks really cool, very, very dynamic. Yeah, I feel good about this. Now let's just go back. This is way easier than I thought it would be. All right, let's see here. All right, let's start drawing the final. Why not? Let's do it. Let's take this first sketch pretty far down. All right, let's do that. All right, since I'm done printing, I'm gonna refocus my camera for you guys. There we go. Back to normal. I don't think that's going to even be able to be seen, but we're going to do it anyways. So in the book, it says she picks up a empty orange marmalade jar off one of the shelves. I have to figure out what we're going to put in the picture frame, but don't have to decide that yet. I could put her in the portrait. I could do that. I do not have anything else in the current deck that is related to the rabbit hole. No, I do not. Boom, 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 boom. Any good hangover tips? Yeah, drink water. You should have drank a lot of water before you went to bed last night. That's the key time. But that's the tips. H2O, hydrate. Hope you don't operate heavy machinery at work. That's the wake up juice. The wake's like coffee, hot sauce. I can't remember. All right. I think I'm done for today. The rest of the stuff, like the bookcase and stuff like that, that's going to be I'm just lazy, and I don't want to start it yet because I'm hungry. I'll be back later this afternoon to keep drawing on this. I'll probably build some of this stuff in 3D just because it'll make it a lot easier, like the big dresser and stuff. Yeah, so I'm really pleased with this. I was kind of questioning it, starting it, but it's going to be an awesome card, I think. And I think the vertical diptych Joker is going to be good. I will be back later this afternoon. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Be safe. Don't go to work drunk, operating machinery. My advice. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.